Hey everybody, it's Sean Davis with Crypto for the People. Kicking ass and collecting crypto. Crypto. Yeah, let's talk about Electroneum. I got the rally hat on, baby. You do not think that I'm salivating for this when this wallets come out? When these wallets come out, guys, it's on, right? It's on. So we're about 2.5 weeks in. God, is that right? I think it's right. 2.5 weeks in, out of 4 weeks that that HackerOne was going to be testing and making sure that they have a secure wallets and website for their mobile miner. It's so important that they're secure. Okay. So we have like a week and a half left. They said December 9th. Today is November 29th. So like, it's a few days away, man. Like a week and a half is their, just, launch date, man. And there's been some exciting things. I have a feeling there's some exciting things happening behind the scenes over there at old Electroneum. He gave a like a hint that he was working on something for with a mobile carrier that had 50 million subscribers. And these mobile carriers were eager to meet with them, okay? And that's huge, man. I mean, if you look at what they've been able to do in their ICO, okay? And they've been able to connect with a mass audience in a really short amount of time, okay? They had 400,000 people sign up. They had 120-some thousand people buy into the ICO, okay, which is the most ever by 6 times, okay? Before that, it was 20-something thousand people contributed to an ICO called Tezos. 20-something thousand. Let's just say 25,000. I could be wrong on the 25. It was 20-something thousand. Electroneum did 120,000. So guys, they connected with people in a way that made them say, I want into this idea, okay? And that happened to me when I first saw the white paper. First I saw the link, right? I saw the link somebody put up, and I thought, not another dumb coin, right? But then, so I clicked on it. I got to check out all the coins. I clicked on it and I went, wow, this one's different. And then I started to read about it, and the differences they made were everything, guys. So, pretty freaking excited. So, things are coming out. Let's just talk about a few things, okay? First of all, I'm going to turn this screen around, okay? See if I can get my screen turned. All right, here we go. So guys, let's just look at the top 10 coins. This is the top 10 coins by total addresses. This is addresses. So some of these addresses are active and owned, and some aren't. So this is Bitcoin. And that is the 23,142,015. It's hard to read this, okay? There's Bitcoin Cash has got a lot. It's 17 million. Wow, 17 million for Bitcoin Cash, 23 million for Bitcoin. Ethereum's got, is that 12 million? 12 million, okay. Litecoin has 1,200,000. Zcash has 1,100,000. Ripple has 557,000. Omisigo's got 533,000. It's hard for me to read this, man. I need my glasses. Dash is 409,000. Electroneum 400,000 addresses, and Neo has 26,000. The important thing is that all these are giant coins. These are giant coins, okay? And Electroneum hasn't even launched. it did the attempted launch and got hacked, right? Everything's safe, but they're not even released yet, and they have the most addresses, okay? How many people do you think that are out there waiting to jump on this that didn't get in, right? I know so many people who didn't get into this because they ran out of time, okay? So guys, they have the most, dude, this is before all these are big coins that are out there, man. Been doing it. And they are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the top 10. They're number 9 in terms of total addresses. That's crazy. This is what you call a good sign, okay? That's what you call a good sign. Let's just take a look at something else. Cardano. Okay. This is a new coin, and it's trading currently at 14 cents. Okay? Some people make a big to-do about the circulating supply of Electroneum. So this one has a circulating supply. So Electroneum has a circulating supply of about 4.5 billion, and it will have a circulating supply of about 6 billion. Okay, and then it'll go up from there. But the circulating supply out the gate of this one is basically 26 billion. So that's what? God, I'm trying to do my math in my head. 6 times. This is 6 times the circulating supply of what Electroneum is going to be, and it's sitting at 14 cents, guys. Okay, did you see them in the top 10 of wallet addresses in the world? You did not. I can tell you the answer. You did not. So if you just take this 0.14, multiply it by 6, that would be about 84 cents. Okay, am I right with my math? Let's just say it's times 5. So if you just take circulating supply, if that matters. So what I'm saying is that if you do it times 5, it's basically 70 cents. Okay, so what am I trying to say with this? Is that circulating supply, this has got 6 times the circulating supply, and Electroneum's not even out yet, and this one has 14 cents. So what I'm trying to do is just squall any fear you have that their circulating supply is going to have any bearing on what, how well their coin does. This coin is going to rock. It's got the 9th most addresses. It's the biggest ICO in terms of number of users that is ever in the history of ICOs. Guys, there's ICOs, you see them all the time. Launched. You hear about them, you see them every day. People spam your shit with them, right? You see them all over the place. This one, Electroneum, has the most users ever, not by like double, not even by like, just past the leader. The leader before this had 22,000. Tezos, 22,000 active users. They had 120,000. And you could be one of them out there, right? Guys, I talk to people all over the world. I look for empirical evidence. There was an interview with, this coin is going to freaking rock. I mean, this thing could be at 50 to 85 cents. Real quick. This thing just came out. Okay? See how long. 7-day, right? Look at this thing. Okay? Let's just look at one other thing, guys. If you look at what I'm seeing out there and hearing is there's a lot of people from the developing countries that are really interested in this. And countries like, I'm hearing a lot of people in Africa. Okay, this is the world index of the average income. I don't know if you can see all this. But let's just look at, this is the monthly income in Ghana is $115 a month. $1,300 a year. Okay? India. I've heard a ton of people from India. $140 a month, guys. Okay? So these guys are really attracted to the fact that most of the people have phones. Like everybody's got phones. Nobody wants to buy an $11,000 Bitcoin, right? They want to buy something that is, first of all, human psychology says you want to buy whole units, and it's true. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I have sent people to Coinbase to buy Bitcoin, and they're like, well, I just bought Litecoin. And I'm like, well, why'd you buy Litecoin? Which is fine, but I'm like, well, you said you wanted Bitcoin. They're like, well, Bitcoin was 6,000 and Litecoin was $50, and I was going to put 150 in, so I got 3 Litecoin. Psychologically, whether it's like effective or not, it doesn't matter. Psychologically, people want whole coins, and I'm the same way. Like I'm way prouder like when I'm like, oh, I got 1 Bitcoin, then like, or a bunch of Litecoin, then I got 0.00012 Bitcoin, even though that 0.001 Bitcoin right now is $1,100, right? It doesn't feel like that. And does that make sense? So, guys, people, this is why. I mean, the empirical evidence that it works, empirical evidence is evidence I observe, is look at their ICO. It's the biggest ICO ever. Okay? So look at these people's, the income. The Philippines, huge into this. $298 a month. So low income, lower income, I shouldn't say it's low income, but it's these developing countries with lower income, Indonesia and Africa and India, that are, I'm seeing, and I'm finding, there was Crypto Rich did an interview with the gentleman from Africa, said the average income was $40. It's crazy, guys. So, you know, when I sit here in the United States and I don't, you know, it's hard, you know, you don't see that here. You know what I mean? You don't see that. So it's so nice to get these world views. I'm lucky that I'm on YouTube and that we have a connected world, right? We have a connected world where we can see this kind of evidence. But guys, I am telling you, I talk to people in India who says it is huge. People are waiting. There's these people who aren't into Bitcoin, into nothing, got into Electroneum, right? And there's even other ICOs that are like pretty good coming out over there, and they're still into Electroneum. They're like, no, I'm gonna wait because Electroneum's in there. I'm gonna wait and buy Electroneum when it comes out. Or I have my money in Electroneum and I'm waiting for it to come out. You see that a lot. So in Africa, all that, dude, they're having like classes and shit showing people how to use these things there. It's going to be huge, okay? So there has been a lull here. It's been quiet, and I've been quiet about it. But that's just because we're waiting. There's not, you know, there's not anything. But guys, this project's going to be so big once we start back up. And the price is settled about 3.5 cents. Right now it's 3 cents, you know, anywhere from 2 cents to 4 cents, that range, guys. Listen, anybody who's in the ICO bought it in at 1 penny. And you just saw what Cardano does when it, and it's got a circulating supply of 26 billion coins. Ours is like 4.5. It's going to be 6 with all the different like mobile mining and stuff like that. But guys, do you know how easy it's going to be for somebody? Where would I go buy Cardano right now? I'd have to go to an exchange, right? I'd have to be pretty versed in cryptocurrency. Guys, for Electroneum, I'm going to literally have to take my phone. Look at my screensaver, my screen protector. I need a new one. Anyways, I'm going to literally download an app. I'm going to hit the button that says turn mining on, right? And let's just say I'm in India right now. I'm going to throw it on my nightstand. I'm going to go to sleep, right? I'm going to wake up. I'm going to remember to check, let's say, whoa, you know, what is this Electroneum all about? And I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to go, I got 3 Electroneum on my phone. And I'm going to say, hey, come here. I'm going to show everybody, go, look at this. And they go, let me see your phone. Boop. Right? They're supposedly going to have, I haven't seen this confirmed, but he mentioned they were going to try to add a thing where, like a referral deal where you scan your QR code. So you pull out your app, they pull out their app, and then you scan their code. And because you referred them, you get entered into some sort of reward system. Okay, think about that. Almost like an Electroneum lottery for referring, right? You and the person that you referred get entered, like one entry, because they scan your QR code and said, yes, he referred me. So how many people are going to refer that? How many people in these developing nations are going to refer people when there's an Electroneum lottery, right? I haven't seen that confirmed, but he did mention that at one point. So that would be really cool. But guys, please understand that this is super exciting. And guys, like I said, empirical evidence. I went to a dinner where I sat around with 8 people I didn't know. I met them on the weekend of October 22nd. I went to dinner at a Brazilian steakhouse, and cryptocurrency came up. We were in a cryptocurrency conference. We were entrepreneurs talking about internet marketing, okay? And sure enough, of course, like always, the topic turns to cryptocurrency, and 6 out of the 8 people at my table who I had never met had Electroneum, and that is here in the United States. Imagine in India. I mean, I hear stories all the time. The guy said he was on the bus, just a public bus, and he hears these people talking about Electroneum. It's crazy. So it's big, dude. It's big. It's the biggest ICO ever, and the launch is coming. So I don't want you guys, just because things are quiet now, guys, dude, you don't think Richard Ellis, the one who devised this, the master, the weaver, the one who weaved this whole thing together, is out there setting up little dealies and contracts and getting this out, the word out, that he has the biggest ICO in terms of number of contributors ready to launch in another week and a half. And you don't think that he is talking to game developers and mobile carriers, and who knows, man? Who knows with that guy? But I know he's got some plans. His team's got some plans. They came up with this plan, and they executed in terms of mass adoption really, really well. Now, they did have some problems when they launched it. And the great thing about it is they went and they got the expert help. They got the best people for this, making their mobile miner secure, which is super important. And so, guys, I think we're ready to. We're gonna be freaking. Once this thing goes, this thing's gonna shoot, man. There's people waiting. There's people waiting on the sidelines to see how this. I mean, just think if you're on the sidelines, you're waiting to see how this HackerOne thing ends up. And when he goes launch, and everybody's like, dude, it's on. I got my Electroneum on my phone. You don't think everybody's gonna be like, fuck, right in placing orders, dude? You don't think? Yes, they're gonna be placing orders. People are waiting to see. We're in at a penny because we took the risk of getting in early, right? Now it's sitting at 3 cents, and people are wondering. Don't you see it all the time on your Facebook? Should I buy now or should I wait? How many people are out there doing that? Once this thing comes out and hits your phone, man, game over, baby. Game over. And it's just going to get better and better. I mean, that's how these things spread. It's got 400,000 people that have already downloaded their thing. And so I guess what I'm saying is one person's going to tell 10. You know what I mean? So it's not like, it's not going to be linear, guys. It's not going to be a linear, it's not going to be slow growth, dude. It goes and just fans out. Especially in some of these countries, India, Philippines, Africa, that type of thing. If you're in a country where Electroneum is big, put it in the comments. Let people know. Guys, people need to see this because I see it all the time. I get it in the comments. I get people telling me. But other people don't get that, type of exposure. So put in the comments if your country's really excited about Electroneum. All right, you guys? Hey, keep kicking ass, collecting crypto. Electroneum's coming in about a week and a half, man. We're waiting for some sort of update on when that'll be. But, from everything that we've been told, about December 9th is the time when the HackerOne's gonna finish up with everything, and it should be around that date. I'm excited, guys. Keep kicking ass, collecting crypto, and I'll talk to you later.